Hello friends, welcome back to our next reading lesson. This is reading lesson number 19. This video is for you if you struggle with reading. I am April McMurtry, a professional reading specialist, dyslexia specialist, and the developer of the Learn Reading program, and I'm going to teach you to read through 100 videos. It's important that you watch them in order and begin with lesson 1. I have that video linked for you in the description below. Lessons 1 through 10 are taken from my Begin Reading packet, which is next to the number 1 in the description. Lessons 11 through 90 are taken from my Learn Reading program, which is next to the number 2 in the description. And lessons 91 through 100 are taken from my adult reading class, which is next to the number 3 in the description. And you are welcome to join that class at any time, especially if these words are a little easy for you or if you want more personalized instruction. If you do not purchase the worksheets, that's perfectly fine. Follow along right here with me for free. You'll just need a piece of paper and a pencil to follow along. If you want an online tutor, I have some recommendations for those for you in the description as well. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to recap from last time, our last 4 words on our new words page were right here. So your first word was dull. Dull. The next word was suddenly. 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 This word is puppet. Puppet. And this last word, trumpet. Trumpet. So today we are going to be on lesson 19. Our sight word is said. So if you have the worksheets, go ahead and pause here and practice all of these sight words. If you don't have the worksheets, you are welcome to just push pause and practice these sight words as well. Our new grapheme for this lesson is V. V is made by putting your top teeth on your bottom lip and creating a vibrating sound. V is the same mouth shape as an F, but F is voiceless, F, and V is voiced. V, you can hear your vocal cords are used. So this is where you will pause and practice all of the graphemes on this page. They're correct and pure sounds. If you have the worksheets, work through all of these phonemic awareness exercises. If you do not, then I want you to just practice one with me right here, right now. And I want you to tell me how many sounds are in the word lavender. How many sounds in lavender? Push pause. Stretch it out. Count the sounds. So in lavender, there is L, A, V, E, N, D, R. 7 sounds. The 2 that are going to kind of want to connect together and stick together is that E and that N. E, N. We have to divide those apart. So in lavender, there's 7 sounds. L, A, V, E, N, D, R. 7 sounds in lavender. Those phonemic awareness warm-ups are the most important thing that we can do to strengthen our reading skills. Okay, here we are on our new words. Let's try this first word. That's a doozy. I'm glad we're doing this one together, although you probably don't even need me. But let's mark the vowels, because if we can read the vowels, we can read the word. So we're going to start with this first vowel, E. We know that there are 2 consonants after it, which means that E is going to say its short sound, eh. If one of those was another vowel, then it would say its long sound, E. But there's not another vowel, 1 or 2 doors down, so it's going to say its normal short sound, eh. Now, I's in the middle. I want you to understand this little rule-breaking letter. This reading rule that I'm going to teach you right now is common, and I want you to remember this. When I's are in the middle syllable of a 3-syllable or longer word, so when I is right in the middle, if there's a syllable on each side, then that I in the middle will say I. I in the middle syllable will make the short sound I. Now we also learned that A's, when they are almost to the end and the last letter or 2 or 3 is a consonant, then that A is going to make the schwa sound and say ah. Now, when you put all of those sounds together, we have f, e, s, t, I, v, a, l. Festival, festival, festival. You'll notice how that schwa sound just kind of disappears into the L sound. That happens, and it's really hard to hear that schwa sound because of that disappearing quality that it has. It just kind of sinks into the sounds next to it. So when you say that word quickly, it's festival. You hardly even know that that schwa sound is there. All right, go ahead and work on this next one while I be quiet and you can work. All right, we know this E is going to make the sound, it's short sound, like elephant, because the next two letters are consonants. So we have v, s, t, vest, vest. Excellent. Let's try the next one. Okay, this is an excellent example of why two of the same letter in the same word can say two different things. This is why we learned the vowel placement strategy in the Learn Reading program, so that you can learn what a vowel will say based on where it is in the word and the letters that surround it. This E is going to make its long sound and say E, because one of the next two letters is another vowel right here. When that happens, the E says its name, or any vowel will say its name for the most part. This E is going to make it short sound because one of the next two spots is not another vowel. So this E says E, this E says The sounds are E, V, N, even, even, even. All right, let's try this last one here. Okay, so we know that both of these E's are going to make their short sound because the next two letters are consonants, or a consonant and a space. The sounds were V, L, V, T. When you blend those sounds together, velvet, velvet. Excellent work. Okay, go ahead and do these last four on your own, and then I will tell you next time in our next video what those words were to make sure you said them correctly. Heads up on this. This one and this one are very similar, and you have to be careful of the L. Watch for the L, where it is in this word and this word. Be watchful of that. And then if you have the worksheets, you know what to do. If you don't, you can pause the video. I will scroll through and let you copy these words down. These are your vocabulary words. These are the word cards for you to practice your fluency. These are the sentences that all of these words can be read in context. And here's a story for you, the Celtic Festival. All of those words, vocabulary words, sentences, and stories are only using words that you have learned the rules to know how to read, so you will never have to guess. If you have any questions about anything in any of those pages, put them in the comments, and I will do my best to come and answer those as quickly as possible. All right, my friends, you are doing amazing. I'll see you in the next video.